I'm a big fan of all the stuff we have just strewed around here. I, you know, I think one of the things I've noticed about whole life in general is that this kind of stuff exists somewhere on people's property. I mean, you have to just kind of leave stuff as it is as you're working on stuff. You get busy. And I was, embarrassed for a long time not to share the details of what's going on, but this is the reality. I got stuff going on. Would I prefer that tree filled with bones my dog brings to the doorstep not be sitting there? Well, sure. All in all, though, I'm truly happy. Got a great view of Jasper's new haircut. Jasper, let's go inside.
Okay, so about 2 years ago, we decided to leave our old life in the city behind, move out to a wooded rural area, and start our homestead. We bought an RV, and we bought some land, and then we got to work. We really didn't know what we were doing at the start, but we had a willingness to do work and get stuff done. The first thing we had to do was put a driveway in, which we were grateful for the help. Turned out pretty good. We got a shipping container. Started dropping our slab. We plumbed in the sewer lines, the water line, and then dropped a slab on top. Then we had to fix the slab. Then we did some relaxation. Next is the metal building we put on top of it. So we just put a shell there. And then the goal was to put the house inside the shell. First we had electricity. Had to build our pole, trench out conduit line, ditch, frame up some walls, electrify them, plumb again. There's my dad. Thanks, Dad. You can go in the front door and you'll see that we have drywall, insulation, all that good stuff. Made some butcher block countertops, and boom, here's our finished kitchen. Today, we've decorated a little bit too. During all that time we were building our house, I built this deer stand.
It's time to
built a chicken coop. I built this.
mobile deer blind.
Built our second chicken coop for the bantams, smaller breed of chicken. Here's our leghorn. We did some planting. Still trying to learn the best way to plant. Still getting our land ready to most optimally be planted on. Did some potatoes and tires. Made a 2-tier planting box, automated waterer, more planting boxes, which the chickens decided was their skincare spa.
So I guess
we also cleared a lot, raked a lot, moved a lot of trees and wooded areas, built this bunny hutch for our rabbit, built these gates to keep her hutch protected. We raised some guineas in the RV. Then we built their coop after that because they started barking at us and it was time for them to go to their home. Which pretty much brings us to today.
Springtime is a time for all kinds of projects and activities. There's some wildflowers that I planted there. Hopefully they'll take off. I just planted some more wildflowers over here. This was one of my completely organic compost bins with just leaves and break down over the last couple of years. Some food, but completely organic compost. And so once I removed all of the dirt, I decided to use it as a wildflower bed. This is very janky, just thrown up. I want to be able to allow the wildflowers to establish and my chickens not to eat all the seeds before they get going good. And then maybe I'll build a little, you know, little flower bed for them, or, you know, put up some border or something like that. But once they get established, then I won't have to worry about them as much.
I say let's just get this other side up. You have the wood for it?
I say, Jacob. I say.
This side.
What side? Yeah, I think so. There's a big tall one right there next to you. And then there's this bowed one. I have big 2x4s in the back.
Yeah.
And I have the RV awning metal awning pull. Any of that would work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't put that post there.
This post right here?
Yeah, because in theory, you could use that clay if you don't have one that's long enough.
In theory. Yeah.
You can make it like this.
Yeah. True.
Brothers.
True.
Boom.
True. Draw, knock, loose. Historically accurate longbow. Give the people what they want.
She heard my voice. Welcome, welcome, welcome.